You can, however, use propane and butane stoves. What does Mother Nature have in store for firefighters this weekend? I'm almost afraid to ask, but we'll check in with Scott Dorval, who has the answer. Scott?
Yeah, now we're talking about lots of smoke showing up and looking at some of these webcams around the region, and it's been amazing how much smoke has come in. Now, this is a view from Sun Valley. You see Baldy here, it's fine, but if you've got a widescreen TV, and you can see the eastern extent of this picture, there's a big plume of smoke right on the edge of the frame there, and that smoke is traveling north right by Sun Valley. That's from the fire near Bellevue, very likely. And when you take a look at Redfish Lake, this is a new webcam they have. Usually you see beautiful sawtooths right in here, nice and vivid, all disappearing under a thick veil of smoke that is just coming right down into Stanley and Redfish Lake. It is absolutely just obscuring visibility. Huge plumes of smoke coming in. This is a shot from Tamarack Resort just moments ago, looking out towards Lake Cascade, and you can't even see the other side of the lake here because, again, it is all shrouded in smoke. Up in McCall, a very murky sky. There's a mixture of clouds and smoke coming in, and most all of Boise County has that veil of smoke coming right overhead, so it is very smoky right now. Now, these are the red flag warnings that are in effect here. This is from midnight tonight until midnight tomorrow night. Notice it is in the Boise Mountains, the East Central Mountains as well. This is the region under the gun, and what it's for is what we call the high Haines index, and meaning it's very unstable. The air mass is very dry as well. What that allows is huge plumes of smoke and fire to form because you get this rapid rising air, and that's what's happening. It's a rare case, not rare I should say, but we have an extreme case of a tremendous amount of smoke that is coming in. Want to switch computers over to the radar computer. Want to show you on the radar. If we can switch over to the radar, it'll show, this is actually the satellite picture. This is the Boise area right in here, and this is the fires here we're talking about. This is all smoke going to the north. The Pony Complex fire we talked about is right here. A tremendous amount of smoke here as well. Another flame flaring up to the west. This is likely the fire near Soldier Mountain. This one here near Bellevue, and all this pushing smoke to the north, and so that's why I'll have to switch. The computer just updated here, and again, that's bringing all the smoke through this entire region. And depending where you're going this weekend, maybe doing some camping, maybe you live in some of these regions out in here, or you're headed in that direction. Depending on the direction of the wind, that's where the smoke is going to be at night. The smoke will settle down and start filling into some of the valleys. So some places could be very smoky this week, and other places not so smoky. The further west you go here, it seems to be a little bit better right now, but we'll have to watch this very closely as we move through the next 24 to 48 hours. So my recommendation is to call ahead maybe to somebody's where you're going to find out how thick the smoke is, because it's very fickle where it tends to go. This satellite picture showing an infrared cloud cover. In other words, even at night you can see the clouds because we assign colors to the temperatures of the clouds, and the colder cloud tops are higher in the sky. Well, this is cloud cover right here, but it is being generated by that fire right here. That's what we call a pyrocumulus cloud, and the smoke, the cloud pushing to the north. That's the clouds, and smoke is covering everybody else in this region. 70s to the north right now. It is in the 90s in the Treasure Valley. Don Nelson mentioned earlier that he woke up and had some ash out on his car this morning, and I had some outside in Meridian as well. So if you've got what appears to be a dust outside, it may be ash from that fire, because the smoke was billowing straight to the north and west yesterday or late last night, and it has now been pushing more towards the north. If the wind shift again from the southeast, we may get more of that smoke in the Treasure Valley, and because of that, we've had a little bit of a change in the air quality as well. Air quality for today at a 58, tomorrow and through the weekend up to a 75. No mandatory burn bans, but again, the air quality is not at the best of shape. Pollen count from the Boise Valley Asthma and Allergy Clinic. The Kinopot stage is a little bit on the increase. The forecast for tomorrow calling for the heat to move on in. Will still be hot tomorrow in the lower to mid 90s. I think we'll get sunshine, but watch out for some smoke possible in the morning. We'll have to see where that smoke is early in the morning, but in the mountains, definitely some smoke. Tomorrow, we could get a lot of sunshine in the valley, but in the mountains, there could be a lot of smoke in this region again because of the smoke from the fires building to the north. Otherwise, temperatures primarily in the 80s in Long Valley and in Boise County could get up to near 90. Smoke is likely as well near Sun Valley and Stanley, especially just to the west of Sun Valley. Between Sun Valley and getting towards Pine and Featherville, all that region could be smoky. Magic Valley tomorrow in the 90s. I think we'll get a lot of sunshine to start. My on your side extended forecast. Temperatures back on the rise. It's tough to see the highest temperatures when you look out 7, 8, 9, 10 days, but the computer charts are really screaming the message. It is going to get even hotter. So hot, dry conditions.
Can't escape it, can we?
We can't escape it. It's making a tinderbox outside. Luckily, we won't have lightning after this, but unfortunately, it was almost a worst-case scenario last night that we just got too many strikes, and now fire crews are really worked thin right now.
Yeah, and that shot of redfish.
It is really smoky.
Where are the mountains?
Gone.
Gone.
Yep.
For now, at least. All right,
Yep.
thanks, Scott. Coming up next, in a rare press conference, the president talked about Edward Snowden's admitted leaks of classified NSA documents.